downtown Oklahoma City as the Thunder welcome one of the surprises of the early NBA season, the red-hot LA Clippers with a record of
22 turnovers for 22 points.
Gortat and Adams go toe-to-toe at center court, and we are underway, and here's Patrick Beverley. Came over in that trade with Houston, drives to the bucket, finishes with the play, a little two-person game, and another Thunder turnover. Gallinari splits the pair and counted on a foul.
But, no harm, but it was a foul.
Westbrook dumps it off to Adams. How about that touch for the big fella? Here's Westbrook. He and Beverley got a little history. And this time Westbrook just bullies his way into the lane. New additions for the Clippers over the last year. Here is Westbrook. Can't stop that burst of exerter. Now he wants to post up Beverley again. With that height advantage, goes right by him, just slithered around the crafty. Beverley with 10 on the timer. Wanted to give it to Gortat. Cross-court pass, open Bradley three, and he cans it. Beverley with the turnover. Westbrook's got one man to beat, turns on the speed, and lays it up.
Good recovery that
Great
time.
closeout by Jeremy Grant. And a really hard screen by Gortat. And Westbrook's pass got deflected. Beverley waiting for his teammates to get back, finds Harris. His movement.
Thank goodness, because the defense has enough. I mean, the offense has enough going on as Russ just powers his way.
The Thunder have yet to take a three-point shot with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gallinari extends and finishes. George twirls, and that silky smooth stroke, that shot. Oh, what a block by Russell Westbrook on the rookie. Gilgeous-Alexander. Patterson still feeling it from the other night, knocks down the three.
And that's just good from the field.
Westbrook's going to take a break with his first quarter winding down. Montrezl Harrell inside, freshly inserted into the game. Here is Paul George, finds his spot. Not that time, but there is time for the Clippers. Scott, can he get off the three? He will, and he makes him pay. There's a block from behind on Dennis Schroeder. He had the step as Williams, quick trigger three, buries it. Want to hit the road, split this four-game homestand, but they're going to have to get a win here tonight as Abrinas buries the three.
Good offense come out of a timeout, as you mentioned. Set piece, good steal out front. Watch out.
Diallo, elevation. What a throwdown is Hamidou Diallo with the downtown. Here is Schroeder, gives it right back to Noel, and the catch pick and roll. Nerlens Noel. There's his
offense before he drew that clever foul on Diallo.
Schroeder stays aggressive and lows to here, Michael. Been able to maintain a lead. Thunder been protecting the basketball. Rare turnover there. Now the lob. Mike Scott in transition. Something that we saw. The height advantage. Harris fakes the contact. Lou Williams catches him sleeping, and just like that, the lead back up to 11. But Westbrook comes down, counted in a foul. It's just a matter of whether or not he wants to take the shot or dish it off. Williams runs right into Abrinas, had out the block, and it's out of bounds. Last touch was good help defense by Montrezl Harrell. He was standing like the Statue of Liberty. Bradley had to step on Adams, lays it up and in the backcourt. Alex Abrinas doing so many good things on the defensive end. Paul George checks the tape to make sure he's behind the three. Back to that pick and roll between Gortat and Gallinari. That time the Thunder defended it well. Harris, the move on Abrinas, and literally call a foul on every single possession. As Gallinari got the ball fake, now the step back. Boy, he just can't up. The handoff to Harris, got it right back to the turnover. Now Westbrook bisecting the lane and throws it down. A 9, check that, 13 off the 9 Clippers turnovers. Schroeder trying to stay with Beverley, but the high off the glass. Tobias Harris wants a screen. Got around it, fires it over the corner to a Gallinari three. Another three. How can you make life more difficult on him?
Well, I like what Darko Rajakovic talked about with Gallo. It's a big bucket. Okay, that's a
Gortat. Pass out to the perimeter. Bradley, down low, got the bounce. And Westbrook will reset things. Wants the three, and knocks it down. One of the scrappiest defensive players in the league, and that time Beverly wins the battle. Now Gallinari going right at George, but he was stripped on the way.
On that play without fouling.
Westbrook, the lob, Adams caught it at the apex and throws it down. Gallinari here. Now there's a nice deflection by Jeremy Grant. Grant hip to hip, goes to the rim. Can he finish? He does, in the foul. Westbrook couldn't quite time up that ball, had to save it out of bounds. Over to Jeremy Grant, wide open for the lead, and the Thunder.
Just one of the hustle plays right now. Excuse me, just one of the hustle plays.
Westbrook got it to roll around the cylinder and in. Might be cooling off here in the third quarter. At least the Thunder want him to. George bounces into a three, knocks it down straight up.
And nice verticality. And that time by Paul George.
George with the step on Harris, dishes it off to Adams, who throws it down. Tobias Harris trying to go to work in the post. Contested shot, and got the bounce. That's a player that came in averaging almost 22 a game. Now Westbrook, been doing it all. This time to drive, great defense by Steven Adams, forcing the tough shot. Up ahead, Grant got behind the defense and makes him pay. 6 points here in the third. Thunder have outscored 31-6. Patterson make it 34-6. Lineup for the first 4 games. Boban underneath at 7-3, had the advantage this year. He had such a good preseason that he basically worked his way into the rotation. As George, despite the hand in his...
Absolutely. Oh, nice crossover by Paul George. Well, he took a lot of contact, too.
They hit ahead to Harold. Just enough space underneath despite...
And that time called his own number. That's a nice tip. Steal out front.
Patrick Patterson making his second dunk. Teodosic. Gilgeous Alexander. Teodosic with the three. And Billy Donovan does green from Noel. No, Noel's going to stay home. Schroeder steps into the three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He had the avenue to the rim. Gilgeous Alexander to the rim. The foul. Now he's guarding Westbrook, but Westbrook slices the pass inside to Adams. And Adams with the
in the post, because he's a terrific player. Got a nice touch around the bucket.
Westbrook right back to Adams down the lane. 14 with 7:40 to go. Westbrook, the sidestep, no, but the follow by Adams. The volleyball tips. Thunder come up empty. Williams will finish in transit. 39-10 third quarter to dominate the Clippers in the second half. How about Paul? He's got 27. This time they double Adams, but he finds the open man, Jeremy Grant. Well, the good thing about that play, there was such good recognition of Steven Adams that the double team came so quick, he knew where the open man was.
Exactly.
In case he needed. Great defense, forcing the turnover on Williams. The lob, Westbrook, oh my!
Wow. To express himself.
Boban, nice dish. Gilgeous Alexander, you just take it for granted. We haven't talked a whole lot about Paul George this season because he's been doing his work.
Solid defense, put up a lot of points offensively, and the Thunder came out and took advantage of a lot of different things that went right in it.
Thanks to a monster third quarter in which it outscored the Clippers 39-10, exploding for a 20-0 run. And with this win, the Thunder will wrap up this homestand with 2 consecutive wins, taking down the LA Clippers tonight, 128-110. In a game that's got to feel good, a little bit of revenge for the loss 11 days ago at Staples Center in LA.